Hello, I'm Quanish. Today I'm going to solve problem 300 and the longest increasing subsequences. To find how we can solve it. First of all, to solve this problem, we have to find the little subsequences in that array that is increasing. For example, in this array, it's from starts 2, 3, 7, and 101. How we can find it? We can find it by using memorization algorithm. And how we can do it? First of all, we have to create that array that keeping integers, that keeping indexes of all filled by 1. And we have to create two pointers that we have to check, that we have to evaluate during execution is greater or not. If it's greater, we change indexes plus 1 that j's index by 1 digit. And okay, let's do it. Why you using memorization? Because we can also using as a part take or not take by dynamic programming. Then we take 10, we divide by two parts, use 10 or not. Let's write down use 10 or not, use, then use 9 or not, and use 2 or not. And we can also doing like this, and the 2, 5 by write down in this way. We can one mistake. It mistake says us we can pass the duplicates, and its time complexity is 2 power of n o. It's a very big number. We can solve it by using memorization. How it works? It works when we compare two numbers by in this array. We can updating by their indexes. First of all, let's just starting and compare these numbers. If j is greater than if I is greater than j, then we move it by right, and updating, we update indexes. Okay, let's write down I is greater j, no, then move it, no. 5 is greater 5 is greater 10, no, move. 3 is greater, no. 7 is greater, no. When we reach that value is greater than 10, then we updating. How we can update? We update that number, that index of j to one number. This 1 plus 1 it's 2. And also we move it that j. Is it equal to is that j is less than I? Yes, it is. But when we increasing this number, we already have 2. That's why we don't need to update that memory. Move it, because all of these numbers less than 101. That's why moving, and we're reaching this number, we're resetting it, and j is pointing to 9, and we have to write down I is greater than 9. Yes, it is, but is also already have written already have written. And j, when we move I, 18 is greater than 9. Yes, it is. Then we updating, we start again from here, then now it's starting our real problem. I is greater than 5, I is greater than j. Yes, it is. Then we're updating to moving. Yes, 3 is greater. Yes, of course. 2. Then we writing here 7 is greater than 5. Yes, it is. Then we no. Yes, 7 is greater 2. Yes, we're updating 2. When we reach this, yes, we already have written. Then and we update that j. And let's write down g is I is greater than, no, then move it. And what we do, and in here we have to update. What we can updating that is I greater than, yes, then we update it, these two, write down here 3. Yes, it is. And we have to update, and let's write down that I will have to move to the right, and what we can do, we writing down this equal to 3 because 100 is greater than, and we move it I, yes, it is, it's equal to 3, and we have to by this and write down. Okay, is 3 or maybe I have the mistake. Yes, 5 is not equal, that's why I write down, and no, is it is, yes, when we update, and that's how it solves. When we're reaching this, yes, and when it's updating, and when we reach this, j is greater than, yes, it is, then update this number to update this number by increasing 1. Yes, it is 4, and it's a maximum value that we can reach in list, the longest increasing subsequences. And let's write down this code. First of all, we have to create what we have to create. We have to create that element keeping our length int nums length, and we have to create integer that keeps our this number, this stress, and we have to dynamic programming new int our it's equal to n, and have to write and we fills all arrays element to 1, arrays fill to dynamic programming by 1, and after mistake, and we have to write down first our pointer int I equal to 1, I less than n, I incrementing the second pointer integer j equal to 0, j less than I, and the j also incrementing. Let's write down. We have to first of all check if nums I greater than nums j. If it is, then we write down deep dynamic program I equal to, we have to find the maximum, maximum, and from what? From deep dynamic programming I, and from dynamic programming j plus 1. Why it's plus 1? Because I already have said that we writing down this element is incrementing and writing down. That's why they how they is incrementing. Let's write it down also. And when we already have written this, we have to write integer max length and equal to 0. We have to find the maximum integer, maximum index from this array. It's the easiest part. Int len by gp, and we have to find max len, what mass maximum from what? From max len and from length. It is, and we return that maximum value that we have already write down. Okay, let's submit. And our code is working. Thank you for you. Aybar Konuş. Bye bye.